Garmin Venu Sq 2 Review. Whenever contemplate a Garmin, usually visualize a gigantic timepiece adorning a perspiring marathoner. And observe countless of those at my running group on a weekly basis. This was never an area that allowed the company to express its capabilities. The Venu Sq 2 is the successor to the original Venu Sq, acting as the least expensive timepiece of Garmin's Venu watches. Unlike their other pieces, these have OLED screens colored in shades, are sleeker designed, and have been adapted for fitness tracking. Additionally, it has several smart features that had made others hesitate because of its price compared to the competition. But now with the Venu Sq 2, it appears like Garmin found a better compromise. It is not only superior to Fitbit's Versa 4 and Sense 2, it also holds its own as one of the best fitness watches. It looks like it has been inspired by an Apple Watch, and there are definitely a lot of these kinds of knockoffs out there. If you were to throw something on Amazon, you'd probably hit at least 24 of them. Aside from the tiny dots outlining its 1.4-inch OLED display and two buttons next to it, there isn't anything especially unique about this watch's design. After a few days, the design began to win me over. Although composed of plastic, the aluminum bezel gives an elegant aura. Even with the original silicone strap, one need not feel underdressed. It's easy to exchange it for any standard 20mm band. At 40mm, the watch fits my arm perfectly, and it was comfortable enough for me to wear around the clock. If you have smaller wrists like me, then this is your go-to watch. This slender 11mm piece also never got caught up on my winter coat sleeves. My vision is far from perfect, however, the vivid colors and the larger default text size made it simpler for me to comprehend notifications in comparison to other watches of similar size. Occasionally, when swiping, the touchscreen delays by about 1/2 seconds, but not distracting or unusable. Although it appears like an Apple Watch, the Venu Sq 2's battery efficiency is all Garmin. With standard use, this watch provides a claimed 11 days of power and somewhere between 20 to 26 hours of GPS exercise sessions. After having used this for around 8 or 9 days consecutively, the expense gauge is just now starting to move downwards below 25%. This does not include the always-on display option that is deactivated. When turned on, that figure would definitely reduce to about 3 days, depending on your own usage level. Nevertheless, you ought to expect several days of use from one charge no matter your settings. It's an industry-wide issue though, and it can be used with a variety of other Garmin watches. The features for this price are quite impressive. Unless you need music on your watch, it's better to get the regular version since it's not a device that stands alone. You'll typically have your phone with you. A music edition allows for easy offline listening of playlists from Spotify. You can transfer them instantly through the watch application. With a premium account, it took only 5 minutes to transfer all 100 songs. The Connect IQ store supports other streaming services like Amazon Music, Deezer, and others. But Apple Music users must access their iTunes store purchased files through the Garmin Express desktop app.